Question marks once again over hotel quarantine and its effectiveness. Do you think it's sustainable economically?
Yeah. I mean, I think hotel quarantine has been one of our great successes here. Now, there will, in circumstances where we're an island continent on the other side of the world, the reality is we are in a better position to keep the virus at bay than other countries. But that success has come off the back of our hotel quarantine program. There will always be occasions over the course of the next 12 months where the situation of the virus coming out of hotel quarantine will occur. But it has been incredibly successful. And the vast majority of cases that we've had have come through hotel quarantine, and by the time they come out of quarantine, they're healthy and ready to go. So I think it's been incredibly successful.
So other states should go back to putting more faith in their contact tracers, like you do.
Well, we've invested a lot in the tracing teams and the QR coding, and I've seen firsthand when we have our crisis cabinet meetings that I see the health team having the confidence when over the past year to lift restrictions and to have a greater focus on the economy because they have faith that we have the investment in the tracking and tracing teams, and when there is an outbreak or when there is an exposed site that occurs, they can get to the bottom of it very quickly.
Is there any plan in New South Wales at the moment to establish a quarantine facility away from hotel quarantine?
At the moment, we're focused on the hotel quarantine system. We're also looking at international students, and we're close to finalising our plan there, which will obviously not come at the expense of returning Australians. It would be in addition to, but it would be replicated on that current system. But to your question, the virus is not going away. And as leaders, we need to always adjust our policy settings as this goes on. Simply doing the same thing we were doing 12 months ago is not necessarily going to be the best situation or best system in place over the next 12 months. So we're always looking at those things, but at the moment we're very happy with the hotel quarantine system. We just want the other states like Queensland to pay their bill.
Well, they say they're not going to.
Yeah, well,
you're not holding your breath for that.
No.
So you just mentioned there you're very close to finalising quarantine for students. How close?
Yeah, well, we've gone out to tender for that accommodation, and I think it's been signed off by Health and Police, and we'll be announcing something shortly once we've got the final tick off.
Do you think Jodie McKay's on borrowed time?
I think. Look, obviously we're focused on the situation. The reality is, Pete, the Labor Party is a shambles in New South Wales, and you've got a situation now where your better talent is on their backbench. Their idea of generational change is going back to bringing forward a shadow treasurer who was
Michael Daly. So he's coming back to be your opponent. What do you make of that?
Well, he's been on the bench for the last couple of years, so he'll probably pull a hammy when he gets up to the chamber.